Welcome back, live fam. All right, today I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to one of my own videos. I've only done this 3 times, I believe, but when I did do it, people really enjoyed it. Today we're gonna react to my Professor Goes to Prison full version video. There was a lot that went into this day that we couldn't really put in a video because it was only 10 minutes, you know what I mean? So I wanted to react to it to kind of give some context to the day, some of the motivation behind why we went there, and then just how it was, you know, going in the prison and playing ball with the inmates. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes into that. I want to react to it, but first, be sure to check out globalhooper.com. New merch. This unified hoodie just dropped right here. We got another collection on the way. Also, text me, okay? I'm on text blast right now, 310-510-6168. It goes directly to my phone, and yes, I do respond, okay? I might not be able to respond to everybody, but I do respond, okay? Hit me up. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Professor Live.
Real quick, been rocking with that intro for a few years now. Comment below and let me know if you think I should come with a new intro.
My name is Grayson Boucher, better known as the Professor.
Shout out to Prison Fellowship, who was the ministry that actually
Been playing professionally for
put me onto this and made this
now,
video possible.
over 40 different countries and against all levels of competition.
Shout out to Jay Lyons.
But I've never actually
Jay Lyons of Jay Lyons Productions is the one, he's the dude who actually directed this, produced it, edited it, did an incredible job. This guy, he's helped me so much with my YouTube and just like editing and like production with different things. He's a beast. He's actually won awards for directing and shooting before. He did that show MTV Made back in the day. He shot for like every network. I mean, I could name the shows he's worked on. They're all like mainstream shows. Dude's a beast, but he's the one who actually was the mastermind behind this.
played at a prison before.
2003.
Let's get to it.
It's true. Never hooped to a prison. I should have said I did. Should have said I did everything outside of the NBA.
Lincoln, Nebraska. It looks exactly like we thought Lincoln, Nebraska would be.
Big country.
Very rural, small airport. The hotel, they said 5 minutes away. I feel like I've done and seen it all as far as basketball is concerned, but I've never actually played inside of a prison. And I have absolutely no idea what to expect. Well, this really cool organization, Prison Fellowship, has reached out and given me the opportunity to come inside the prison.
So as soon as we pulled up, we saw the barbed wire fences and everything. And for some reason it resonated. Like, I thought this was gonna be a cool opportunity going in because I was like, hey, you know what? Initially what I was assigned to do was tell my life story at 3 different prisons. And for one of them, we were hoping to get clearance to play basketball. So I was excited at the impact that it could have, but rolling up and seeing that barbed wire kind of got me nervous. I was like, man, are we really doing this? Is this a good idea?
At the prison. I know some of these guys have made bad choices that had them end up here. You know, it's on my radar to take precaution, feel out the situation first because, you know, this is a prison. This isn't, you know, it's not Santa Clarita, California.
For sure. That's where I live now, Santa Clarita.
I have been charged with first-degree murder.
I'm here for 3 counts of manslaughter.
I'm in here for assault with a cop.
And my charge is attempted robbery.
I'm in here for second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder.
At the age of 16, I got locked up for robbery, burglary, and assault.
My charge is second-degree murder. I got 60 to life.
I've been locked up for 28 years.
I've been in prison for 14 and a half years.
I got to do a lot of time. So
I'm eligible for parole 2041.
I'm eligible in 14 months for parole.
It was wild because I didn't see that footage until the edit actually came out. I got to look at some of the raw footage like after we already went to the prison, did everything. It was shocking, you know what I mean? Because I made friends with these guys in a day. I spent like a whole day with these dudes and I made friends with quite a few of them. And, you know, not hearing about, you know, their length of the rest of their sentence and then hearing about it is pretty shocking, you know what I mean? Nobody in there was getting out in less than like 5 to 10 years. One dude was getting out in like a couple months. That was about it. Maximum security prison.
We out here on the basketball court, blacktop, like kind of man yard.
Yeah, it's definitely a prison.
I do play a lot of basketball. That's all we can do in here is play basketball.
Yeah, I play basketball every day. Now it can get a little rough because it's still prison basketball.
It was definitely rough. I will say, like, nobody really wanted to call a foul. And when you did call a foul, everybody kind of looked at you sideways. You know what I mean? Like that whole prison rules, like prison basketball, I found to be like a real thing. Like when I called a foul, people were kind of looking at you like, come on, dude. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got fouled.
A foul means a foul in prison. Everybody knows the consequences of doing things like that.
The basketball games here, they get very intense. Growing up, we want to do N1. Some of us thought we was a professional.
This is a cool cat right here. That dude right there, I was actually supposed to stay up with him via email. I never got his email somewhere. I told him I was gonna stay up with him. I gotta reach back out and get back in touch with the dude.
Everybody just wants their shot to play them one-on-one.
Prison ball, bro. You gonna feel it, dog. You gonna be sore the next day.
I ain't gonna lie. After we got done hooping, I felt like I got beat up. Like they wanted me to actually hoop at the other prisons. This was the first one we went to. We went to 2 more after this. Not a chance I could have hooped. Like I felt like I got beat up. I was so sore.
You know, we don't get these type of opportunities in prison a lot, so I want to make the best of it.
Grayson?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Liz Stanishek. I'm
Pleasure.
with Prison Fellowship. Welcome to Nebraska.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Kevin Oliver. I'm the recreation manager here at this facility. Been here for about 20 years.
Is there anything I should look out for? Any general type of rules or anything?
Just, you know, be as respectful with them as you can. You know, they some of them do have anger management issues.
Don't bounce it off anybody's head.
They know that move and they'll be ready for it. So.
Low key, I made that joke and then they prepped me a bunch more. Like it didn't make this edit. They prepped me even more for what to look out for going out there. And they really emphasized on, hey, you know, guys get angry quick. Some dudes deal with some anger management issues. And I really started to think like, man, this is crazy. Like I got a little nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, walking into the prison is a little scary. And the massive security, and once you walk in, the gate's shut behind you, it'll be scary. Hey, how's it going, man? Grayson.
God bless you.
Hey, God bless, man. Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, they should have called you Justin Bieber though, you know? You look like Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Hey, let me get loose right quick, man.
Comment below, do you think I look like Justin Bieber? To me, that's just like, because I'm skinny, blonde haired, and white, I guess we kind of have some similarity. I don't know. Some people say that sometimes. Let me know what you think in the comments.
We're here. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
I just hit the jump on one that's supposed to be the best player in the joint. Got it.
No, they didn't even call that.
Playing initially, I'm playing some like 2v2, 1v1 type stuff. They came out flexing a little bit, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
So every time on the court, if I had an ISO, it wasn't a real ISO. It was like one guy here, and then 2, 3,
They were not going to let me get off in the 5v5, bro. There's 3 or 4 people on me every time I tried to operate.
I'm looking forward to playing, man.
Okay, likewise. We're going to play some people one-on-one. Thanks.
Was that the dude that called me Justin Bieber that played first? I didn't even know that till right now, if that's the same dude. I think it is. It didn't show in the edit, but like I have 3 of these prison videos from this day. There's another one. I think that dude actually, he hit the first bucket, some lucky shot. He took off his shirt. He started flexing, going like that right before those 2 moves. Mad funny. Oh, they went crazy when he scored.
Tony is playing a professional, man, and Tony is doing what he's supposed to do now.
They're gassing Tony. Like, Tony couldn't really hoop like that. Like, cool guy, though. You know, he's aggressive on defense, though, and, like, didn't really call fouls, so, like, he had that going for him.
That's what he do when you try to steal the ball, that's how they get you.
And a lot of people wanted me to bounce it off the head because like I had said it earlier, and I was gonna bounce it off these heads, but I stopped at the last second. This dude had glasses. So you go into prison, it's already risky enough bouncing off somebody's head in general, but if I would have cracked dude's glasses in the prison, that wouldn't have been right. So at the last second, I was like, you know, I'm gonna roll it off his head, do it a little more tame.
You can't try to steal the ball.
God bless. Appreciate you, man.
He got it go around and miss the layup. TV missed the layup.
We're going to be talking about that for years.
I love that. You know, just what that dude said right there is actually one of the reasons I wanted to go do it, because at the end of the day, what you realize getting here with these prisoners is they're just like anybody else, but they made bad choices. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people walking around that probably made some bad choices and didn't go to prison that could have went to prison. You know what I mean? So, you know, these guys, I didn't know what their offenses were until after we got done playing or whatever, but they just seemed like regular dudes who had made some bad choices at a certain point. And so my whole initiative in going to do this was to impact them, and hopefully it'd be something that could be life-changing, because when you're behind bars, you got nothing to do all day. You know what I mean? And hopefully I could have bring some light to their day, because basically what I did was I gave my whole testimony and how I came to Christ. That's what I actually told these people in my life story. So it's through a Christian ministry, and I wanted to have a big impact on these guys. So basically what that dude said, you know, we talked about that for years. That was my hope, that the basketball could really ring in their minds, and then also telling my life story.
That's an 05 move.
Hey, moves are timeless, you know what I'm saying? He's right, that was an 05 moves, but moves are timeless. And don't even trip, we got 2021 moves too.
Get the EKT out here. Get the EKT out here.
Call me good time, bro. We're now. Game 3.
Oh, come on. He's one of the dudes that could beat him.
The dude wasn't bad. Mind you, we didn't show the whole game. Like, that's, we got tired.
This is what he do. This is what he does.
People don't calculate cardio.
That's an icon right there. My childhood icon. He can possibly beat him. Look, there it is. Yeah, he can possibly beat him.
By this time, we were having so much fun, man. So this was the play they definitely were talking about the most that day. And what people probably don't know is playing in prison was kind of rough. There's actually gravel on the court. Like when I first got out there, I was like, how are we even gonna play? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I knew if it was slippery, it was slippery for the defense too. And unfortunately, for my man's right here, I had the perfect move because, you know, he was forcing me left. So when the defense is open like that, it's perfect to go between the legs and go right. And whenever you can break the plane of the defense really fast and then bring it back, there's a good chance that might go down. And sure enough, worked out right here. Missed the shot though, man. Come on, can't miss the shot.
Yeah, we got to prove it, man. Come on, we got to prove it. Ball, game 3. No, I don't got no breath. Okay, I'm waiting on you.
He tried to psych me out. I'm like, I ain't gonna let you psych me out. No, I ain't got no breath. Now what? But dude was super cool. This guy, another dude was
You got to be ready for that.
cool guy.
He's definitely the best out here.
And yeah, I agree.
That ain't gonna work.
This was the best player out there. If you look on a different video, he actually beat me in one game. And then I came back and beat him. But like, dude was a beast.
We're here. Yeah, me too.
I just played the professor, and it was all his move for 2005, so I know what he was going to do. I think I got under his skin, and he brought it back to 2018 and did some moves on me that I couldn't comprehend, and he got me. And I feel overwhelmed, excited. So I grew up watching him. It's like a dream come true.
Thanks for playing. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for being here, man.
Bro, what made you want to come here?
Oh, hopefully I can impact people. You know what I mean? That's what I came to the conclusion that, you know, it's way bigger than me, way bigger than my game, and it's about others. So
What you did today really helped impact and inspire people, because it's rare that people come into prison. A lot of people, they're judgmental and they criticize people.
Yeah.
oh no, these people, you know, they arrogant. These people are criminals.
I got friends who've been to prison, came back.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, that is one view. Like, I don't think of what these guys did to go in there was okay, of course. But I do think they're still human after that. And so I think everybody deserves to be inspired and impacted, regardless of what you've done in the past. I still think they need to serve their time, obviously. It's not morally okay what they did, but yeah, you know, I was just hoping to go in there and impact some folks, you know what I'm saying? Impact them, whether it's a faith-driven thing for Christ, whether it's just to be inspired to do whatever they do, that their passion is, or if it's even just to play ball directly, whatever it was, that was my hope.
Came back, myself, I ain't made a lot of good choices. So I'd look at you guys as my brothers. So we got for prison food, for dinner, we got
Some of them
chili.
were Christians, so it's like we're talking about being brothers in Christ.
I think it's toast. My guys, safety and season.
We utilizing this time to become something better, you know.
And you're showing that too. You know what? Honestly, that's what I took home from you.
What do you think about the food?
It wasn't bad. Like, the cinnamon bread was actually really good.
Cinnamon, that was bomb.
Yeah, I've been down 23 years.
I'm Brandon. Grayson, it's great to have you. I've been here for 35 years. And thank you for meeting.
People that have been down for a long time, we don't experience things like this. I haven't had a lot of hope in my life, and this right here, even the littlest bit, touches a person.
There's still hope.
Yeah.
You just gotta believe.
It's like you guys walking around here real cool, got your peace. That's inspiring to me from a faith standpoint too. So respect,
For sure.
Major respect. There was so much more that we didn't get to show in this video of my interaction with the prisoners, their stories, some more basketball, different interaction things. If you'd like to check it out, be sure to go to prisonfellowship.org/theprofessor. I'll be sure and check that video out.
All right, so there it is. I would definitely encourage people to click that link and go check it out. I'll put that in the description. Again, there was so much more to that day. You know, I actually got to sit with the prisoners in their cells, a whole bunch of them, and just talk about life, talk about what they did, talk about what their viewpoint was now, talk a little basketball. And it was a trip, you know what I mean? Sitting in that cell, just thinking how it would be if that thing was shut behind me for like long hours on end and months and years on end. Like, that's a lot to take. And then also, we went to a different prison after this, where there was a lot of people who were in there for murder, and it was a trip because I actually got to sit down like right next to them on these like gym bleachers, and the camera crew prompted me to be like, ask them, you know, what they're in for. And it was a kind of a trip to ask somebody, like, I was like, so what are you in for? And like some people would be like, oh, you know, like I took a life, you know what I mean? Like I took somebody's life. It's like, wow, you know, that's stuff that outside of the prison, nobody would ever admit something like that if they did do it. And you just don't hear about it because not many people outside of prison have actually killed people. It took somebody's life, you know what I mean? So it was just a very like educational day. It was an incredible experience. It was very perspective giving, you know, overall. So, you know, anyway, I just want to give a shout out to Prison Fellowship for the opportunity. And specifically Lyons Productions, Topher, everybody up there. Really appreciate you guys for this opportunity. It was incredible. Appreciate you, Live Fan, for checking this out. Be sure to check out Global Hooper, globalhooper.com. We got the unified hoodie. Be sure to text me, 310-510-6168. Text my phone, and also check out my second channel, Professor BTS. Subscribe to that. We're gonna be doing a lot of lifestyle, a lot of reacts just like this. Go subscribe over there, Professor BTS. All right, thank you, Live Fam. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you soon.